Hello and welcome back to Simon's Rants. I'm Simon, this is Eric. Happy October. We are doing our over-under for Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one. I've actually never seen this before. Eric's seen it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
He was raised on horror. I was not. That's the difference. So I'm excited for this. I wanted to see it for a long time. I always thought it looked good. Just never really got around to it. I've seen a bunch of just random out of context clips from the whole franchise, but never seen any of them all the way through. So I guess my prediction ahead of time was that it's gonna be probably like a 7.5 for me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where it's going to be. It's going to be a 7.2.
We don't do that on this channel.
Oh.
Without further ado, Nightmare on Elm Street.
He's not wearing a mask or anything. I don't know why he's breathing so heavy.
He's just excited. Is she counting sheep? Is that the point? Is that the point?
It's supposed to symbolize, bring the lamb to the slaughter type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was the worst nightmare I ever had. You wouldn't believe it.
Matter of fact, I had a bad dream last night myself.
Well, I dreamed about being a 30-year-old in high school.
We got our mother's bed. You guys got the rest.
I think we should get out of here.
Hey, you guys are gonna hang around, right? I mean, don't leave me alone with this lunatic.
Have you seen me? I'm wearing a button-up shirt and I've got blonde hair. I'm going to die.
Yeah.
I knew there was something about you I liked.
You feel better now, right?
Jungle Man fixed Jane.
No more fights.
Go around. I cannot open the wall. I don't know if you have a doorknob on the other side, but over here there's nothing. It's just flat.
I love how his reaction to seeing a levitating girl is to go, I must not be seeing this right. Let me get the light.
Get down. Oh, wow. Look at this. A switchblade.
I didn't do it! I didn't kill her, Nancy!
Daddy? You used me.
What the hell were you doing going to school today for anyway?
It's a Monday, Dad.
Idiot, it's Sunday. It's like some dance music.
Yeah.
Let's go clubbing.
I just want him to get a very important phone call right now. I'm like, damn it! Alright.
You stay here a second.
Why does Freddy want to kill her then if she's such a good person? She doesn't have sex. She just doesn't do drugs. She doesn't smoke. What's Freddy's problem?
Yeah, just come back.
Nancy? What, Mother? Don't fall asleep in there. I've heated up some warm milk for you, honey.
I said, don't fall asleep in there, but here's a warm glass of milk, which is apparently supposed to put you to sleep. That's why you drink warm milk.
Conspiracy. Maybe she's using reverse psychology.
Yeah.
She's Freddy.
Yeah.
You haven't slept yet, have you?
Not really. Oh God, I look 20 years old. I'm gonna go and look for somebody. And I want you to stand like a sort of a guard, okay?
Johnny Depp was in this movie and then went, I want to be Freddy Krueger but be sad.
Yeah.
I love shots that are just straight on, not moving at all, but the cameraman's holding it for some reason.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
just wavering. He's like, just put it on a dolly.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, stop breathing, cameraman, hold your breath.
Ah, my foot sore. Ah, my foot sore. Ah, my foot sore.
Why is there all this glass? What were you thinking?
There's literal eggshells. T-1000 who?
You walk through the bar, she threw the trash can his way, and he's like, I can't walk through trash cans. My one weakness. I'm trying to understand some of the laws of this movie, because if he's being choked in the dream, which is how is the blanket really doing it? shouldn't it just be in the dream, and then it wouldn't be a real blank? He would just be choked because he's got to be
I
dreaming.
mean, but when you get cut, that actually gets cut. I don't know.
Which you understand? It's a little confusing, right? Like,
also, the blanket is choking the back of his neck, which unless you're doing the Romulan death squeeze.
I don't see why you couldn't just give me a pill to keep me from dreaming.
I love how they're like, we're going to test your sleep disorder. It's 9 a.m. Go to bed.
Hope you didn't sleep much.
You have trouble falling asleep. Amazing. No! Wait, the tape on her chin is not there, and it was in the other shot. Check her chin stats. What's coming up on the computer for her chin?
I mean, it fell off. We'll never understand.
How long's it been since you slept?
It's coming up on the 7th day.
You would not be acting how you're acting, yes.
And you fell asleep while he was over your house, remember?
Maybe that was a week ago?
I don't know. Just hid under the bed, brewing coffee, just a mom standing there.
You don't f***ing hear or smell that? Have you ever used a coffee maker? It's like... and the smell fucks the whole house up.
What?
I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy.
You know how door locks work?
I know, I was just thinking...
You just twist the thing.
Just come here and break the door down in exactly 20 minutes.
Yeah, sure, I'll be there, sweetheart. Now look, you just get yourself some rest. Deal?
No deal. I want to open one more briefcase. I don't remember having a second basement.
They are low down here. They are low down here.
That was a nice mattress you bounced off of. You can see the mattress go like that.
It's a dream, anything can happen.
Yes, that's why you don't charge at people like this.
Here's my head, hit me.
Help! I got him! He's Daddy! I got him trapped! Help! Where are you?
Everything's gonna be alright!
Help! 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 There's a killer in here! You're fine!
When did this movie become Home Alone? I love his no reaction to his wife just disappearing.
Huh.
That's weird.
Bizarre.
She wasn't drunk anyway.
I didn't know my wife had an elevator to hell. Poltergeist, bitch! This was supposed to break!
Yes.
Help!
You're nothing. You're shit.
Oh no.
Did I keep you awake last night? You look a little bit peaked.
No? I guess I just slept heavy.
Hi, everybody.
Believe this fog?
Oh, I believe anything is possible.
Hey, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. What's going on with the window?
My blow-up doll! Alright. So that was A Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't. I need to think about this for a minute.
It's the ending. That ending is a little weak.
For me, it's the cheese factor. So I'm kind of just combating the fact that this is like 35 years old.
Right, right.
It's also just disappointing because to me, the idea of Freddy Krueger is really cool, but he didn't do anything cool in this.
Right, right.
He was just kind of there. The only really cool scene in the whole movie to me is Johnny Depp's death scene. Yeah. And I'd seen that before and I knew about it. I thought that was cool. Other than that, he's kind of just walking around like, you know, a typical horror slasher. Like, he reminded me, like I said, a lot of Jason, you know?
Right.
And he's just walking around super slow, not doing a whole lot. He doesn't have the one-liners that later define him.
Yeah.
He doesn't have much of a personality at all. He's just like, I'm gonna kill you. And then she sets him on fire. He's like, oh, holy shit. What are you feeling with your rating right now?
I think people put this on a pedestal, so I think it's going to be what I said it was.
I'm torn between a 6.5 and a 7 still.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a 7.5. It's not a 6. It's somewhere in between where it's like, it was pretty good. It wasn't great. I get why it's a classic. First of all, it's old, so the cheese factor isn't as big of a thing back then. And also, it's a lot less competition back then.
Yeah.
And, horror movies just aren't that good.
So, I mean, I really enjoy horror, but I accept a lot of the cheese, a lot of the tropes. Like, of all the genres, it's probably the one that relies the most on tropes.
Yeah.
It's definitely better than average from this era, I would say. So, I don't know. Maybe 6.5, 7, somewhere in between, or maybe 6.8-ish.
We'll go 6.75. Because we can't decide between 7 and 6.5. And from there, I'm going to guess it's overrated.
Yeah.
All right, let's check and
because
see
people
what it
put
is.
this on a pedestal.
Yeah, so it's a 7.5 and a 76 Metacritic. So actually, fans and critics very much agree on this, which is rare, especially for horror movies. So we're going to go with it is overrated. But not a lot. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, though. It's goofy.
Yeah.
It's cheesy.
Had a few really good laughs.
There was a cool moment or two in there.
Yeah.
And it was enjoyable enough. So I'm glad I watched it. I'm glad I finally saw it. But yeah, it's not going to be like, you know, one of my favorite movies of all time or anything.
Right.
Now. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, and comment. It does help out a lot. And if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. So thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
I'm your boyfriend now.